your mind.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tamara and I'm living simple, taking it one day at a time. Come on in. Sorry, my cat Molly, she tried to run out the door. You guys have caught me. I am just waking up, you guys. So today I'm going to be hanging the new light fixtures outside the house that I got from Lowe's the last time that you guys visited. And yeah, I have my brother is coming for a visit. So I'm super excited about that. And he's only stopping through. He's traveling. And so we're going to go out to lunch together today. So I need to get in here and, yes, do some dishes. I have to load my laundry up in the truck to take it to the laundromat, get that done. And we need to install these light fixtures. So, but before that, we got to do something with this rat's nest, and we can't do anything without coffee. I'm going to do cold coffee this morning. And I don't know how other people do their cold coffee, but that's how I do mine. Oh my goodness! This would be Tigger. Tigger's back on his medicine for his legs. So, Tigger has terrible arthritis in his back legs. So, you want some of your medicine? Should we give you some of your medicine before I start these dishes? Huh? He says, no, but you can give me some treats. Because that's what he wants. He wants treats. Kitty does not live on treats alone. Kitty does not live on treats alone. Hey, Max. Hey, buddy. Whew. What a rat's nest. So it gets worse when I go to bed with my hair wet. Oh, you know. What is happening right now? What is this? This is not, no. Do you want some of this? Yeah. Yeah, I ain't even cleaning that out. I'm just, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm making a beautiful, oh my goodness. It's making this cat beautiful. Oh, he's just so beautiful. He's so beautiful. He's so soft and fluffy now. Yes, he is. I gotta go get a rubber band. My hair used to be really short, which was fine, but you know, I wanted it to be long. With the short hair, you got to ooh, that feels good. With the short hair, I feel like you got to mess with it so much to get it to look a certain way. Whereas you see, if you have long hair, just stick that sucker up in a braid and you ain't got to worry about it. Tigger says, yeah, you can give me some treats. That's what you can do. All right. So I'm just going to do an egg and a whole grain waffle. So I got these Eggo whole grain waffles. And I ain't got my glasses on, but there's 22. So a serving size is one waffle. It's 120 calories. And it has, yes, Tigger. And it's got 6 grams of sugar, 22 grams of carbs. 11 grams of whole grain. So it's not exceeding my carbs for an entire meal, because for my entire meal, I think I get 35 carbs. I'm a diabetic. I'm a type 2 diabetic. And so I watch my carbs. And so basically, I will have black coffee. I'm going to have that waffle, which is my whole grain, my fiber. And then I'm also going to have an egg because I need protein. And then I need something to fill me up. So I'm going to put some veggies on my plate. And that's how I'm going to have my breakfast. So let me get that thing started. Okay. Waffle is done. I'm going to have one of these brown and serve sausages. They're 3 links is 180, so they're 60 calories a piece, and they have no sugar, but they do have 16 grams of fat, which if you divide that by 3 is 5 grams, roughly. So I like my eggs to be completely dry, y'all. I do not like wet eggs. Just don't. So I just put some sausage with my little eggs here. I've got my my thing. I'm going to cut up this tomato because I love tomatoes, y'all. And you can do it any way you want to. I just like them in big chunks. Add some roasted garlic hummus. And it's 40 calories in 2 tablespoons. And I usually only do 1 little scoop of it. So, then I put that right there beside my eggs because I'm going to use it with my eggs. And I use this sugar-free syrup. I'm only going to use a little bit on it. So, I didn't used to eat breakfast. As a teenager, I had a really hard time because I wouldn't eat all day long. I'd go to school and everything else and all, but I wouldn't eat. And then when I'd get home, Mom would have dinner ready and I would eat. And then I couldn't stop eating. Once I had started eating, I couldn't stop eating. And I would eat until I went to bed. And I just developed this very, very bad eating habit. Now that I have diabetes, one of the things that is really important for me is that I start eating in the morning because I have to eat something. And it doesn't have to be a big meal like this. I'm having a big meal like this today. But sometimes I just have the waffle and nothing else. Or sometimes I just have a small bowl of grape nuts and nothing else. It just depends on how I'm feeling, whether I want to make a full meal or I don't. Today I happen to be off from work, so I want this breakfast to last me a little bit longer throughout the day because I'm going to be working around the home and I want that energy. Excuse me just a second. So anyway, yeah, that's how I eat. And today we're going out to lunch, and so I'm not really sure where we're going to eat, but I try to pick some place that I can get, or I'm hoping that they'll have something like chicken or a vegetable plate or something like that that I can eat. And for those of you who are new to my channel, I am wearing Invisalign braces. So when you see me pulling my teeth out, that's what I'm doing. I'm taking out my braces. You can only have them out for a short period of time, so that's why. All right, I'm going to finish this, and then I'll catch back up with you, and we'll hang those light fixtures. Breakfast is done. Get this dishes washed up. I'm going to go get my container. I used to have a white thing that I kept, a white tub that I kept underneath the sink, and I'd wash my dishes in it. And then I got an idea to put a stopper so that I can do that, but it takes so much more water to wash the dishes in this big sink than in that little container. Thankfully, I didn't get rid of it. It's in the barn, so I'll just go out there later today and get it. This water is so hot, y'all. Oh, the water is so hot. Oh, there is a blue jay out there. Is it a blue jay? I don't know. It's a bird that's blue and it's got white on its back. This was dinner dishes. Yeah, it's 2023, y'all. And I'm still doing my same habits. I still pile my dinner dishes up over there and wash them in the morning. Just always have. Oh, let me see if I can get that picture. But I just don't think you can see him real good. Oh, here come the squirrel. The squirrel gonna fight him again, y'all. Look. There he goes. There he goes. There goes the bird. Okay, the first thing gotta do is we've got to turn the power off. So let me see here. Front porch number 12. Number 12, which is right there. And we're going to test it just to make sure, y'all, because, you know, don't want to be fried, but front porch, front porch, front porch. Hey, Ticker. There's little Ticker. I'm sitting in the window. I'm sitting in the window. It is nice out here, y'all. I am out here in my barefoot. But let me make sure that this isn't working. Nope. It is completely off. So let's get to taking this one off and putting the other one on. It's got the same connectors as this. So I don't know. So I don't know if it's going to give off as much light as the other one, but I definitely like it. I think it's super cute. I really like this a lot. I like this one. And for 20 bucks, I mean, I really like that. I think it's really nice. More of what I'm trying to go for. The other one was almost kind of like fairy light-ish or something. And I'm not trying to go fairy. You know, I am farmhouse-ish. So like everything is aesthetics to, you know, old farms. It pays, you know, I love old farms, old farmhouses, and I love little country cottages. So that's why my new style, you guys, I created it myself because I didn't know what my style was. And you guys over the years have told me, I think that you're cottagecore, Tamara. And so I went and I looked up what cottagecore means. And it's basically an aesthetic. It's a way of life. And so I have the farmhouse-ish. In other words, I have the farmhouse, but I don't have the 1800s farmhouse. I don't have the farm animals, the farmland. Yeah, so so it's a dream of mine to have that someday, but right now I have an 800 square foot Rambler home. My husband and I have transformed into our own little farmhouse cottage. And that's what I call it, my farmhouse cottage, because I consider this my farm. It's the only one that I got right now. And so I have a beautiful garden that we will spend a lot of time working in this summer. And we plan on trying to get a greenhouse as well. And I did get a rabbit hutch, so I am going to try to get our rabbits again because I love having the rabbits, and they provide a lot of good fertilizer for the garden. So definitely gonna consider getting those. And Wayne and I are considering getting some chickens because our county ordinance will allow us to have up to 5 chickens here on this property. I only have 1.25 acres, so I have to make do with what I have. But anyway, it's a small little homestead farm, if you want to call it that. That's what I call it. I call it my farm. My 10 by 16 shed is my barn. And yeah, and my aesthetic, well, I live my life traditionally, and I live it cottagecore. So now you know what my style is, you guys. I finally figured it out after all these years. My style is farmhouse-ish cottagecore. So I just got the message from him that they are going to meet me there, so I have to go up to the restaurant. So they got caught in traffic. So I gotta meet them there. But this year, with all the exercise and stuff she's got planned for me, my dietitian, that I will finally get rid of this gut, because I'm gonna tell you, it's a pain putting on your shoes. I like wearing my cowgirl boots because my brother, he's a city slicker, and he think I'm crazy. I am here. We are at Bamboo Ramen, Tea, and Wings. So looks like it's got a lot of options for you know, like vegetable bowls and stuff. So that's good. So anyway, yeah, he's about 5 minutes away. They just pulled up in that little red car there. So let's go get our grub on. There's my brothers, and there's my brother-in-law. This is Brian. Love you. Then my brother Adam. Y'all see how tall he is? Look at this. Look how tall he is. I don't even know if he's squatting, because I don't know if he's in the thing. All right, we're going in this place. Do you know if this place is any good? Where'd you find out about this place? What'd you put in there? So that's what I'm eating. And then I've got this lavender fruit tea. Y'all, they convinced me that them little bubble things in the bottom was going to be good. I just sucked that sucker in it and went right I think I'll pass on those next time. Got lunch done, and that was some pretty good food, actually. I think Wayne might like that. They had to get back on the road. They were coming from Annapolis, Maryland, where they spent New Year's, and they were actually on their way home, so they had to get back on the road. I always miss them so much, and I wish that there was more time. It never seems to be enough time when they just stop in for a lunch or dinner or something, but I'm hoping that I get to go and see them and go visit with them to their home this summer like I did last year. Maybe get Aunt Hope to do another road trip. That was so much fun. And so now I'm just going to go and do this laundry real quick, and then we'll get back home and finish installing those light fixtures. So I'm sitting at a red light right now. I absolutely do not like that laundromat at all. The owners of that laundromat have found a way to scam people out of their money. They use a system with a card. You have to pay $1 for the card, and then it doesn't take change. It only takes dollar bills. So you have to put in, you know, whole numbers. But all of their washers and dryers are not whole numbers. So for example, I paid $3.19 for my whites and $3.19 for my dark color clothes. No matter how I use that money on that card, I'm never going to use every penny of that money. So basically, they get that money. They get it for free because, you know, I'll never be able to get it off the card. So that's not cool. I don't like that. Because the other thing is that they're closing all the laundromats around here, so those are the only ones that you can go to, are the ones that are using those automatic cards and stuff. I can go to the one in Bowling Green, which is the one that I like a lot. You guys have been to that one with me a couple of times, and it's a really, really super nice laundromat, and they still take quarters. But it is a little bit further away from me, and the only reason that I stopped at this one today was because I'm already up here in town, lunch with my brother, so I figured, oh, I'll just pull around there and do it. But you know, to do these 2 loads of laundry cost me almost $8 because of all the extra expense of the card and the change that they put on it. So yeah, I don't like that laundromat at all. I'm not sure what they're doing. I think they might be power washing. Or no, I saw him. He was leaf blowing. He was blowing leaves. This is all the leaves from the roof. Remember when Alex came over and did the roof? All right. Porridge. All right. Yeah, Mama gotten good at this. I could be a waitress. I could be a waitress. Yes, I could. Who wants something to eat? There's 1. There's 2. There's 3, and there's 4. Yay! Let's eat. So y'all, let me just tell you, my husband is so thoughtful. I got up late this morning. I hit the snooze bar too many times. And my husband made my coffee for me today, y'all. I forgot to set it up. And he was off today. And he's going to go fishing, which I hope he catches a big one. And yeah, before he left, he made me coffee, y'all. And I just, that's just so thoughtful. That's what it's all about, being thoughtful and thinking of others, and he's just such a thoughtful, kind man, y'all. I just love him to pieces. No, he's not available. He's mine. I bought and paid for him. Yes, I signed on the dotted line. This morning, I am going to just have a piece of whole wheat toast, and I'm going to have a little bit of avocado spread because I used half of it on my salad last night for dinner. So I'm going to use the other half this morning on my toast. And I'm going to have my protein is going to be an egg on top. So let me get that egg started. Coffee. So good. That pan got hot. That pan got hot. I love these pans right here that we got. It's perfect for cooking one egg. I got these plates, y'all, for Christmas. Look at them. They're from Corel, and they have a little pattern on them. Thought they were so cute. All right. So usually I don't eat the whole thing of guacamole. I get these from Aldi. And so I only used about half of it on my salad. So if you put it in a Ziploc bag, it'll stay fresh. And I just put it on my toast the next morning. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let me get my egg. Egg is perfectly done. Just like that. And y'all, I think that salsa, I love tomatoes. And I just think that salsa tastes so good, y'all, with avocado. So that's my breakfast right there. So this is so good. I get my fiber, I get my protein, and I get my veggies all in one bite. Only bad thing is, because I fried it, it's got a runny yolk. But that's the way I like them, y'all. That's the way I like them. I didn't realize that it had started raining out here. So I got these pots. They look like they're concrete, but they're not. They're some type of composite. Anyway, I thought that they were gorgeous, and I found them on Facebook Marketplace. I got both of them for $20, I think, or something like that. Anyway, I just thought that they were really gorgeous, and we have some concrete bases right here, and we have tried to put things on them before, and they just didn't, the size and the scale wasn't there. So I found these, I loved them, and I thought, let me fill those up with dirt, and then this summer we are going to plant some herbs in these. I think I'm going to plant something like rosemary in these plants because I love rosemary. Rosemary is one of those things that will bloom all season long, and you can take it in the house and it makes the whole house smell so good. So let's fill these pots up. I found an extra bag that was half empty out in the garden. And now I can get rid of those bags out of the garden. And that other thing was one of the fruit trees that I did not get to plant, and it died. So soil is soil. I love getting my hands dirty, y'all. Ooh, that water coming out of that faucet is cold. Ooh. Cold, cold, cold. Ooh. Cold. It always feels good, even in the winter, if you can do things like that outside. I feel like it just makes me feel good to get my hands in the dirt and just do something. Go outside for a little while and do something. Just because I like doing that, y'all. I need some water. Gotta drink a lot of water, y'all. It's important. I used to drink a lot of coffee. Now I limit myself to the 1 cup of coffee to get me going in the day. And then I try to do the rest of the day with water. And like I said, it's super nice outside, but it is started sprinkling. And but the well water is super cold. Drink your water, y'all. I got my little planner here, and I just called the dentist for my annual cleaning. What are you doing? She is like the busiest body. I also scheduled my eye exam because I do 6-month diabetes check for my eye exam. And I also did my first primary care scheduled appointment for 2023. So basically, like, I like to do this in January. I like to just go through and schedule, whatever labs that I need to do because of diabetes, or my annual cleanings, or my mammogram, my annual mammogram, or whatever. I like to go ahead and schedule them because a lot of these places are out like a month already. Most of them are scheduling stuff in February right now. So it's just a good idea to start the new year off right by getting all of those annual checkups done and make sure that everything is still running smooth in here, you know what I'm saying? So just got that taken care of. So, and I'm going to check what is wrong with this thing? I'm going to check my emails and my social medias and stuff. I like to do that every day and just check them and make sure that I haven't missed any comments or anything from you guys. So I'm going to take care of that and get a little bit more editing done. So yeah, moving right along with the day. It's so good. That's another thing that I have done in my planner this year is I'm kind of trying to stay a little bit more organized by, like, there's monthly goals on here of things that I need to get done. Goals we want to accomplish financially, goals we want to, accomplish daily and things like that. And so yeah, I've just been kind of writing that stuff down and trying to keep track of it, and just, looking around the property and stuff and saying, I could really use some touch-up paint on this, or I could really use me filling up those planters. They've been sitting there for about 3 months now, and they've been empty. So I'm like, you know what? let me fill those up with the dirt that we have. I didn't have to buy it. It was pieces, you know, it was big bags of soil that I had bought for the garden boxes and then we didn't use. So I just went, rounded them up, and got those pots full. And now they're ready for when it's time to plant. I can plant in those, and I'm super excited. I'm super excited to get started on gardening and get back into gardening because I just love to garden. Well, you guys, thank you so very much for stopping by today. It has been a real pleasure to have you here. Come back any old time, okay? Remember too that God who created you, he loves you so very much. So does this Virginia country girl right here. I sure do. Be kind to one another, okay? And I will see you again real soon. Bye.